Hi everybody,
Hi everybody.
and welcome to the Art Room for Kids. I'm Gabriel, and this is my daughter, Nina. And today we're going to be drawing colorful T-Rex. So like always, all you need is something to draw with and a piece of paper. And let's head over to the table and get started. So today we're going to be drawing a Tyrannosaurus Rex. And I'm going to start with the head. So I'm going to draw this kind of oval shape and the mouth. So you can see it's kind of an oval with then a little shape underneath that makes the mouth. And then I'm going to make two little ears on the top of the head. And since Tyrannosauruses are famous for their sharp teeth, I'm going to make these triangles going all the way up the mouth. And then I'm going to make these ovals over here, these kinds of long circle shapes for the nostrils. And I'm just going to go ahead and color those in black. And then I'm going to make these ovals, one here and one here for the eyes. And inside, I'm going to make smaller oval shapes and color those in black for the eyeballs. Dinosaurs are really fun to draw. You can draw silly dinosaurs, scary dinosaurs, realistic dinosaurs. Today we're just drawing kind of a fun, not scary cartoon T-Rex. So then I'm going to make the back, and I'm going to make this line curl up because I want it to go right into the tail. You can see that's going to be the tail over here at the end. And then I'm going to make the belly going down, but I'm going to stop here so that I can add in this leg over here on this side. And of course, I'm going to put in the foot, and T-Rex have sharp claw feet. So I'm going to add in those sharp claws. Then this leg comes up. Oh, the rooster's making a lot of noise today. And then I'm going to make this other leg over here. This is the other back leg. And the other claw. And those are going to be the T-Rex's legs. And to finish up the body, I'll come out from here, come back up around and connect to the tail. Great. It's kind of the basic body, but he's missing his arms and hands. The T-Rexes are also famous for having really short arms. So I'm just going to make this little shape here, this little claw shape for the first hand, and then over here I'm going to make the same shape basically for the second hand. Excellent. And then I'm going to make this line coming down to make the outline of his belly. Great. And then there's a few details that we can add in too, just to make it a little more fun. The first detail I'm going to add in are going to be these, I don't know what you call them, they're not really spikes, but going down his back all the way to the end of the tail, these kind of arch shapes. I don't know if they're scales, I'm not sure what they're called. Someone out there probably knows. And we'll finish them up at the end of the tail. If you know what those are called, please let me know in the comments. And then I'm going to add a few details here, just a few little dots. his back and on his tail. Great. That's looking pretty good. I'm happy with the way this T-Rex is coming out. Again, not a scary T-Rex, just kind of a fun, silly T-Rex. And today I'm going to actually put a background in. I'm going to put in a volcano, because our T-Rex is in prehistoric volcano times. I'm going to draw these lines coming down the side of the volcano, and then I think I'll make some swirls of smoke coming out of the top on both sides here. Great. And then some birds up in the sky flying around to complete the picture, balance out our picture. And that's our T-Rex that we're going to color in. Although I think I might add some lines going across his belly too. Yeah, I will. So this is another detail. Just some lines going across. Normally when you draw a picture with a background, the things that are in the front have more detail and the things that are in the back have less detail. So this kind of makes the T-Rex stand out even a little bit more. And now I'm going to go ahead and color this in using my Prismacolor markers. I've decided to make the belly orange. So I'm just going to be careful to go around the hand, be careful with the hand and not to get too far out of the lines, and just use the wide end of my Prismacolor marker to go around and fill in every part of the T-Rex belly. And I think while I have this orange out, I'll also use it to color in these little details, these little dots that I made on his back and tail. Great. And then I've got this green that I really like. It's kind of a lighter green, and I'm going to use that to color in his body. So I'll start with the hand using the fine point of my Prismacolor marker to color in this hand, because the wide end would be too wide. I wouldn't be able to get the detail. And I'll use that to also color in this other hand so that I don't go too far out of the lines. And of course, you can make your T-Rex any color you like. I just chose this green because I like it. I actually don't even know if T-Rexes were really green. Again, if you know, please let me know in the comments. And then I'm going to use the wide end for these bigger parts. So I'm going to start by coloring in this foot here. I really like these Prismacolor markers because they have the skinny end and the wide end. So you can color in really easily any area of detail and also fill in really easily any big areas that you want to fill in quickly. Like this. So now I'm going to start using the wide end to really fill in. And when I color like this, I like to kind of go around the edge to make sure that I don't go too far outside of the lines, and then start to color in bigger blocks of color. So you'll see me do that here too on the leg. But I don't want to lose those little details that I made also. So I'm going to have to go around those as well. So I'm going to color right up to those little dots that I colored in orange. And then be really careful going around them so I don't color over them. All the way up to the end of the tail, being careful not to go too far outside the lines. Although if you do, that's fine too. It's really just about having fun and practicing our drawing. The important thing is to draw something every day. Just practice, practice, practice. Plus, it's a lot of fun. So we'll just keep coloring in this T-Rex here. I'm going around these details, these dots that I made. It's looking pretty good. So now I'm going to color in the face with the same color. Being careful not to color in the teeth or the mouth because I want to make those a different color. So I'm going to go down and around, again being careful to match up the edge. Going all the way around the edge, getting that ear in. Going around my dot. And then just coloring in with the wide end of the marker, these solid colors. Coloring in can be really relaxing too. If you don't worry too much about going outside of the lines, you can have a really good time and it can be really relaxing. And there we go, there's my colored in T-Rex, my green T-Rex. I like the way he looks. I think I'll also color in the scales on his back. So for that, I'm going to use this yellow. There's so many good colors. Prismacolor has tons of really good colors that you can choose from. This is just a couple of the ones that I like. But they have sets of really lots and lots of colors. So you can color in anything you want. Choose your favorite. So before I color in the scales, I'm actually going to color in the mouth with this pink color that I like it's his tongue or the inside of his mouth. Yeah. And then I'll go ahead and color in the scales with this yellow. If you've never tried these markers, the Prismacolor ones that I'm talking about, you can give them a try. I'll put a link in the description and you can click on it and see if they look interesting to you. They're really good markers. I like how evenly they color. And then just going up the scales, if they are called scales, all the way to the end of the tail. Great, and that's my T-Rex. I feel like I'd like to put a little more detail. Like I said, the things that are in the front, what we call the foreground of the picture, usually have a little more detail than the things in the background. But I would like to add a little color to the background, just so that it doesn't look like it's floating, just to tie it together. So I think in the sky, I'm going to use a little of this blue and just make some kind of cloud shapes, some sky shapes, like this, almost like ribbons. And you could add more colors. You could color in the whole thing, you could color in the ground, you could color in the volcano, you could color in the sky, the birds, but I'm going to leave it there. and just say thanks for watching, and please make sure to subscribe so you can see our videos every week.